Would you see it in the UK?
It doesn't matter where they want it, and I'm quite sure, you know, on the surface we can all argue and say, oh no, it shouldn't. If I put a party on and I supply the food and the drink, the music, the DJ, all the entertainment, it's going to be where I want it to be. So regardless of people saying coming, if you aren't there, you're going to watch it on TV, wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, listen, you have to understand, Tyson has been boxed for about a year and a half since he lost to...
No, Derek.
Let me finish. He hasn't boxed for a year and a half, like a proper fight. After he lost to Usyk, you took a year.
Prenga, they came together and Prenga hit him with like half an uppercut. He must have travelled about 12 inches. Wasn't even a big shot. I don't even think it would have knocked my grandmother over. It was literally, it touched him on the chin, and AJ wobbled, then went down, face first, like claps down onto his knees. I just thought to myself, what's gone off there? Is he tripped? Is he injured? Has something gone wrong? But he was hurt.
I think AJ have memory, it's lose friends. Maybe lose fight with Dubois. Listen, I think it's all situation what happened for life AJ. It's all together, yes, all together, because when you good live, you have problem, but it's not big problem, yeah. You get used. This is good life, yeah. When you lose, this is life, you take shock.
Boxing pros demand Anthony Joshua pull out of Tyson Fury fight. Johnny Nelson admits a huge payday will be dangled in front of both men. Yet someone must live with defeat forever. That hesitation says everything about this dangerous blockbuster.
You know, these guys, of course, that couch can be dangled in front of both of them. But it's a case of, you know, why? You know, why? And the thing is, someone's got to lose, and then they've got to live within themselves after that, so why? I actually now don't think that fight will happen. A massive carrots will be dangling in front of him, but I don't think it will happen.
Derek Chisora jokes that Anthony Joshua is finally finding his rhythm again. But even he can't ignore the danger signs. Two British fighters colliding in Las Vegas makes little sense. And honestly, why risk everything now when retirement looks safer?
Trying to catch up, but he's losing his weight. He's getting his mojo back, you know. So what's left now is him and AJ. You know, the mojo is back now. I believe by the time these guys walk in the ring in Wembley, no fucking Vegas. We don't want to fight in Vegas. What do Americans want to watch too?
Carl Froch pulls no punches, declaring Anthony Joshua's chin permanently shattered after that first-round wobble. If a journeyman hurt him this badly, imagine what Tyson Fury's heavy hands would do. Froch's brutal honesty is why pros want this fight stopped.
So you can see how much work goes into them sessions. It's going to be a tough fight. No fight is easy. No matter how hard you train and how you just got to get lucky. You know, so what we're training for now is just to get lucky. Miss a punch that could have hurt, catch you with a punch that's going to hurt him. So it's kind of like when they say all in the bank, it's putting it all in the bank. And on June 1st, I'm going to have to check into my reserve.
Tyson Fury's rambling reaction sounds like a man trying to laugh off genuine unease. Behind the jokes and nicknames sits a heavyweight who clearly knows exactly what kind of monster Anthony Joshua is turning into behind closed doors.
After I beat Joshua, I want his sensei. I want a rematch with a rabbit. I want in London, or I want in Las Vegas, or New York City, baby! I promise you, rabbit, you will have the
Tyson Fury mocks the entire camp setup, trying to paint discipline as weakness. But while he jokes about parties and drinking, Anthony Joshua is quietly building the exact kind of power that could end this rivalry in one single shot.
So, you got Usyk and Joshua teaming up, two fucking sausages, fruits, with the masks on training, and you got me and my boy here, the two best drinkers, partiers in the game, ain't no better than us. Oh, Pablo J and Tyson Montana. Let's go! Let's go!
Surprisingly, even John Fury can't ignore the shift happening in front of everyone's eyes. His grudging respect for Anthony Joshua's mentality only adds more weight to the growing fear building inside his own son's camp.
I think he's strong enough, he's got the right personality, he's got the right mental attitude, and he will put his best foot forward.
Straight from the man himself, Alexander Usyk practically confirms the fears circling around this entire storyline. Predicting his own knockout defeat against Anthony Joshua isn't hype. It's a genuine warning shot aimed directly at Tyson Fury.
Joshua's next undisputed champion.
Anthony Joshua's next undisputed champion. Tell me, what was you thinking when he went down in the first round?
First round, it's death, but AJ back. Yeah, it's boxing, you know. It's boxing, like uppercut, good. It's a knockdown, yeah. AJ back and win.
But the second knockdown, and I'm close to AJ, I was even worried.
Greedy belly, I know. You now will speak, ow, ow. You have cheese like weak chin, blah, blah, blah. Greedy belly, get out.
Listen, Greedy Belly won last night against Marius Wack. Did you see that performance?
No.
Do we see AJ Greedy Belly next?
Yes, of course.
How does it go?
I will hear. I will in ring.
How will it go?
AJ win.
How does he win?
Knock him out.
There you go. AJ knockout from Alexander Usyk. Alexander, thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
This isn't casual gym talk. This is a predator studying every trick of a legend before turning it into his own weapon. Anthony Joshua absorbing Alexander Usyk's genius firsthand should terrify Tyson Fury more than anything said in interviews.
Now, going to train with him, there's still friendly competition in the gym. He might do, when he's skipping, longer than me, and next time I'm thinking I'm trying to outdo him, or he might run, or I might run longer than him. It's just always, it's not about ego. It's just our nature, just being competitive. And as a competitor, I wanted to improve, and I had an opportunity to go to his house and see what's going on and his environment, and I took it upon myself to take myself there because he has been the best, not only in the heavyweight division, he was the best cruiserweight, one of the best amateurs. So starting to understand how he managed to achieve all these things. I can see some clues, definitely, but also there's only one Anthony Joshua, and I've got to make it my own. I can't turn southpaw. I can't do the things that he done, but I can see the things that he done and make it Anthony Joshua's. And I think it's been good, man. It's been really, really good.
Eddie Hearn isn't exaggerating here. He's stating a fact the entire division already fears. An undisputed resume combined with newfound discipline makes Anthony Joshua a genuinely terrifying puzzle for Tyson Fury to solve inside 12 rounds.
Just look at the resume of Anthony Joshua. He has the best resume in heavyweight boxing, bar none. He's always fought the toughest fights. He's fought everybody that's been a mandatory. He's never swerved anyone. You know, he's a throwback fighter. The boxing public, boxing hardcore fans, don't really like anyone that has significant success in that outer space. But still, people will think that he's been spoon-fed or he's had easy fights. He's never had easy fights. And he's a good individual who works as hard as he can, provides for his family, he's got a good heart. So I don't see how you can...
Johnny Nelson raises the one genuine concern hiding beneath all this hype, questioning which version of Anthony Joshua actually shows up under real fight night pressure. It's a fair warning, yet even his criticism admits the heart and firepower are undeniably real.
Anthony Joshua last night, listen, Penga's, you know, he's got a knockout record, and so he can hit and he can hurt, but he shouldn't have been in Anthony Joshua's league, point blank. AJ, when it comes to the fashion of the fight, how he went about it, I thought he was on his front foot. He just was, I know in the gym, this guy's fluent, he's got great movement and great hand-foot-eye coordination, but then he just, there's a word called mercurial, I just learned it actually, and that describes Anthony Joshua. He's got so much talent, but it's a case of which version of him turns up when it comes to performance night. And performance night last night, the AJ that we know, the talented fighter we know, he wasn't there. The gut, the lion, the heart, he was there. Because he brought him, after 20 seconds, he got put down, had to get back up again. He was in trouble. He was still making rookie mistakes. I'm thinking, you shouldn't make those mistakes at this stage in your career. You are a former world champion. I know you're pulling your tongue out saying, I'm all right, I'm hurt. Who are you proving something to?
This is about you and your corner. Forget the fans and get the job done.
Amir Khan calls it dead even. But the moment he mentions ring rust creeping into Tyson Fury's game, the balance quietly tips. That inactivity could be the exact opening a sharpened Anthony Joshua needs to finish things early.
Do you have a prediction of how the AJ vs Tyson Fury fight could go?
In the UK to have a mega fight like that will be massive. One of the biggest fights ever. Two heavyweights, two big names. And how the fight's going to go, look, it's a hard one to say. I still need to go back and see how Fury's fight went. I mean, I know it's more like a sparring session Fury had, but still, I want to see how he looked. But I think it's a 50-50 fight. Very close, very close. I do lean a little bit more towards Fury, but like I said, as time's been going on and Fury's inactivity, I think might work against him. I'll probably say, it's a very close fight. I'll call it 50-50.
John Fury tries dismissing the magnitude of this fight, but there's real regret buried in his words. Missing the perfect window years ago might now be the very reason his son faces a far more dangerous version of Anthony Joshua.
Mountains sometimes miss each other on a very rare occasion, and these two have. But it's gone now. It's gone. Both men have not got what they used to have. And 6 years ago it would have been the fight of the century. Or he said that, and I was the one gunning.
Carl Froch doesn't dance around anything here, and honestly his read cuts sharper than most in this entire storyline. He openly suggests Anthony Joshua himself has been the reluctant one, dragging his feet while everyone else pushes for this collision. Carl Froch still credits Tyson Fury's rounds of work, but he clearly wants these two face-to-face, eye-to-eye, before pretending any of this talk means something real. That demand for a genuine confrontation says exactly what's still missing from this entire build-up.
The person that don't want that fight, or sounded like they didn't want the fight, was Anthony Joshua. Talking about not stealing his thunder or whatever. I think the fight's going to happen. I think the fight is happening, and we're all looking forward to it. But Tyson Fury deserves respect, deserves credit, and we've got to acknowledge that he's just had a solid 12 rounds against a game opponent, and he got some good work in there, and that will set him up for the Anthony Joshua fight. And I'd like to see these two come together a little bit and just be face to face, up close and personal. Then you know it's real. And
Spencer Brown confirms this collision is no longer speculation. It's practically locked behind closed doors with a major streaming giant attached. With Anthony Joshua's sparring warning already circulating, the timing of this announcement feels less like coincidence and more like perfectly planned pressure.
Because I know the fight will happen.
Definitely, this year.
Yeah, we're just baking the cake. It's going to happen.
Turkey.
You know what Tyson said? He just told you.
But Turkey suggested that it was going to be announced tonight, so is there a deal in place?
Oh, that's Turkey's business, isn't it? Not mine. But, there's a lot I know, a lot I can't divulge, but I'm just going to say that this fight is going to happen. And the man behind it is Turkey Al-Sheikh, and the company behind it will be Netflix.
While Anthony Joshua's camp looks unified and dangerous, Tyson Fury's corner appears to be quietly falling apart behind the scenes. A fractured relationship with his own father is hardly the ideal preparation heading into a fight this important.
Yeah, I didn't know. They've always been very close, and John's always been a big part of the training team. I know he's had his trainers in Sugar Hill and Ben Davison, but John's his dad, and he's been a big part of the journey. And for some reason, I don't know why, it's not my business, but they've clearly fallen out. And it's never nice to see, and definitely not nice.
Duke McKenzie strips away the legendary status Tyson Fury's fans keep insisting on, calling his resume simply insufficient compared to true greats. That gap in legacy becomes even harder to defend if Anthony Joshua walks away victorious after this looming showdown.
Obviously, Fury's got his own fans and people that think that he is a legend, and one thing and another. Well, that's all well and good, but you've got to look at his resume. It doesn't stack up. Not to the great fighters. It doesn't stack up.
The promoter mocks Tyson Fury's choice of opposition, practically laughing at how soft his current path looks compared to what awaits him. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua keeps sharpening real firepower in the gym, and this mismatch in preparation could prove costly.
Fighting Marius Wack, who's about 64 years old. He's lost 8 times in the last 10 fights. It's going to be a spar.
We don't have to throw stones, Ed.
No, I'm just responding to his comments, Adam. Come on, leave it out. What's the matter with you? Don't go soft.
Put everything together, and the picture becomes impossible to ignore. Anthony Joshua has reportedly dropped Alexander Usyk in sparring, absorbed lessons from an undisputed legend, and built a resume even Eddie Hearn calls the best in the entire heavyweight division. Meanwhile, Tyson Fury jokes through interviews. His own father admits regret over missed opportunities, and Duke McKenzie openly questions whether his legacy even stacks up against true greats. Carl Froch demands they finally stand face-to-face before anyone believes this rivalry is real. And once that moment arrives, this knockout warning stops being talk and becomes a genuine threat Tyson Fury cannot ignore.